So we come here into a regular square box. And we're going to start by just dropping your bum back into your heels, into like a shell stretch, but keep the head up high. And then slowly draw your body back so that your shoulders are in line with your wrists. So we're dropping back on our exhale. And inhale, moving the weight forward onto our wrists. So a nice way to warm up the wrist joint, dropping the bum back, we're mobilizing the hip and back as well. And then coming back towards that square box. We're going to do 4 more. Good morning to anyone that's just joined us. Dropping the bum back, eye gaze is staying up. And then we pull forward as we inhale. Exhale, so the back is staying long and neutral. It's almost like you're pressing your tailbone back to the wall behind you. And then we come back forward to the square box. Last 2, drop it back. Inhale, coming back to all fours. And on the next one, as you press back, slide your right hand over across to your left corner of your front mat. And then come back to the center. Other side, sliding the left hand across to the right corner of your mat. And notice the right elbow will bend. And then we come back into center. So we exhale, drop back and side reach. Inhale to the middle. As you drop back to side reach, if it's your left hand, your left side body is stretching. Come back to the center. We'll do 1 more either side. Exhale to reach. Inhale to the middle. And last one, exhale, reach to the side and back to the middle. From here, we're going to take our right arm, reach it out, and let your eye gaze follow the hand. Exhale, put it through the center, reaching as far as we can. And then we come back out again, kind of like a wing arm. Inhale. Exhale, reach under the eye gaze, follows the fingertips. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, reach and slide under. Inhale, move it back to the square box position. Opposite arm. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, sliding it through and reaching. And then coming back out. Let the eye gaze follow the hand if it's there. The range is there on your neck, and then reach under. 1 more. Lifting. And reaching under. Inhale, come back to square box. Now from there, we're going to turn ourselves around to come to a seated position. So we're sitting nice and tall. The hands are just hooked under our legs. We're going to exhale, slide your left leg out long till it's straight, if you can get it straight. And then come back to the center. Sliding the opposite leg out long, and then coming back to the center. So you're going to keep doing that movement with the legs. For some of you, this sitting tall straight is probably not happening, so you might find that you're back here in this position. If that's you, grab a cushion or a block and sit on it, and that will give you an elevated position so your spine can stay straight. We're going to do 1 more. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale back through, and then the other side, lengthening out, and then back to the center. From here, we're going to take the right one leg to tabletop. It happens to be my left leg. Then we're going to exhale, try and straighten that up, and then just tap your toe off the floor. So in this case, I've moved from this straight spine to just a little bit tilted back. So you reach up and tap down. The back of your thigh is what's challenged here. Some of you won't be able to get a straight leg, and that's okay. 1 more, reach it up and lower it down. Now go to the other side. So we reach for 5 and tap. 4 and tap. 3, you have your hands hooked under the back of your thighs to support you. 2 and 1 more, guys. Lift to reach. And placing the foot down. Checking you have enough space behind you, you can gently roll yourself down onto the mat. Take your right leg into tabletop. follow with your second leg. So your knees are pressed together and your shins are in line with the floor or the ceiling, they're parallel. Place one hand underneath your low back so you have a little space underneath the lumbar spine. Now we're going to take our right hand and place it at the front of the thigh. You're going to push your right knee into your hand and your hand into your knee. Once you're happy with that space underneath the low back, remove the other hand and place it onto the other leg. And now press both knees into the hands and both hands into the knees. So what we're trying to achieve here is get a firing up here of the tummy muscles. So we breathe in and out as we keep that activity on. So keep pushing the knees to your hands and the hands to the knees, but we're not allowing any movement, but we've got activity happening in the center of the belly. And we're going to breathe in and out for 4 and 3, keep going, 2 and 1. And then slowly bring your feet onto the floor. Brilliant. From here, we're going to bring the arms out to cactus arms. And again, for some of you that might not work. So you might find your hands are fairly high up or your elbows are high up. And that's fine. Just come to a position where it's comfortable. So normally my hands would touch the floor, but today my left hand is not touching. So I'm a little bit tight through the front of the chest. See now, can you take both legs into tabletop? Some of you may need to adjust the hands by your side, so you need to self-monitor and feel if this is too challenging in cactus arms, bring the hands down by your side. We take an inhale breath. On the exhale, we're going to tap the right foot. Inhale, draw it up. Tap the left foot and draw it up. And then notice, as you're tapping the foot to the floor, the angle at the knee joint is the same from start to finish. So we have a 90-degree angle at our knee joint, and we want to maintain that as we're lowering the leg. So often you'll see when people lower the leg, they'll draw the heel to their butt and drop it down that way. And when you do that, you're not really working the tummy. So we want to keep a right angle at the knee, as if you're dipping your toe into a bucket of water. If your back is bothering you, tap your foot into space. Don't touch the mat. Exhale and lift. So as always, you're self-monitoring how your body is reacting to the movements, and I'll give you the modifications to either regress or progress. Great. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, last 2, and 1 more. Breathe in, grabbing your knees, draw them in towards your chest. Do 3 circles in one direction, like you're just circling out your pelvis, and then reverse and go the other way. And 1 more circle. Excellent. We're going to come back to that tabletop position again, and it's fine for someone to just have one leg in the air if they wish. So we're going to have both hands up towards the sky. We're going to reach the arms behind us so they come back in space. And then we inhale, bring the hands to the sky. Exhale, reach your left arm out and your left legs come to the side. Then we breathe in to come back to the middle. So let's lower the right hand down. We'll just do the left side. So left side, we roll to the left side, bringing the arm with us. And now we come back to the center, bringing the arm, the legs. Rolling as we breathe in. And then exhale, drawing the belly in as we come back to the center. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, turning all the way onto our side. And then we exhale, belly draws in as we lift up. There's a little bit of help with the hand as we're coming through into the middle. 2 more. Breathing in. Exhale, drawing the belly. If you're doing one leg, you're breathing in. And then we come back to the center. Staying here, raise both hands to the sky. We're going to tap one foot to the floor, back up. Tap the other foot to the floor and back up. If it's a single leg, you just do one leg at a time, tapping and back up, tapping and back up. Now everybody, take 2 legs back to the center. Roll to your left side again for me. So we exhale, inhale to the side, Exhale, lift it up. Inhale to the side. Exhale, lift it up. Now stay here in the middle and do your tap. Exhale, tap one foot to the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Tap the other foot to the floor and lift it up. Now go to the other side. Go to your right side. I'm going to do the same side just to demonstrate. So we're going to the other side, inhaling to the side. Exhale, coming back to the middle. One more. Inhale to the side. Exhale, coming back to the middle. And now stay in the middle and tap. So we tap one foot to the floor, back up. Other foot to the floor and back up. Now go to your opposite side, left side. Coming out to the side and an inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. One more time, out to the side in your inhale. And exhale, lift it back up. Stay in the middle for your tap. Tapping one, tapping two. Now go to your right side, other side. So we lean to the right side. And then we come back and then exhale to the middle. One more time, leaning to the right side. And then coming back to the middle. Now to your tap. So we tap one and an exhale. Other side, tap. Breathe in. Now grab the back. From here, spine comes nice and tall. Hands are hooked on the back of your thighs. We breathe in to round the spine back. And then exhale to draw up. More challenge, release the hands. Inhale, round back. And exhale, back up. So your choice and what option you're working for. More challenge. Again, when you come back up, frame the head between the arms. Breathe into round, tipping off your pelvis. And then exhale to coming back through. Two more of these. Inhale. And exhale to draw it up. And one more. Inhale. And exhale to draw it up. Brilliant. We're going to move into rolling like a ball next. So rolling like a ball looks like this. The feet come off the floor. We're in a C curve and we rock literally like a ball. So different posture types will be challenged on this movement. So if this movement just isn't working for you at the moment, I'm going to invite you to lie onto your back and just do an in-front where you're rolling the low back into the mat and then you're releasing out. So what that's doing is it's releasing the fascia in the lumbar spine, which will eventually support you in the rolling like a ball. So I'll do the rolling like a ball with people that are joining me. So you have two choices in the rolling like a ball. The feet can be on the floor to begin with or elevated for more challenge. Make sure you're in the round curve position so you've got the C curve through the spine. Hands are either side of the shins. And then we inhale, roll, and exhale forward. Either touch the mat here or stay balanced. Breathing in and exhaling. So I'm trying to maintain the C curve from start to finish as if I was encapsulated inside a bubble so I don't burst it. And I'm trying to keep the angle at my knees the same from start to finish as well. So we'll do another 3. And if you want to challenge yourself in the last 2, see can you step up? You can. That's optional. And then from here, we'll roll forward into our balance position. Okay, now let's everybody come back to a seated position. So we're all joined in the same start position. We're going to take our feet off the floor just for a moment. So you're in this rolled back space. So I'm not sitting tall, I'm rolling back through my low back. I'm going to hold my right hand to the inside of my left knee and my other hand, my left hand is just coming to the outside of my leg. As I roll down, I straighten my right and then I switch to straighten my left. So my hands are touching the knee that moves in towards my body. I exhale as I do the movement. Inhale for a quick second in the middle. Exhale. My head is up. If it's too much for your head to be up, place it down. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, put the head down if you need to, 2, and 1. Draw your knees in, lowering the head if it was elevated, hug the knees into the center. Place your feet down one by one. Reach one leg up. If you have a band or a scarf, you can pop your foot around the sole of that foot. I don't have mine right beside me now, so I'm just going to use my track bottoms. Just hold on to the track bottoms. If you have the flexibility, your hands can come back behind the back of your thighs, so whichever works for you. And we just breathe in and out here, just allowing this back of the thigh to stretch. So I don't really have any issues with my hamstring flexibility. It's very common for the hamstrings to be tight. So you well may find that your leg is there, and that's as far as it will go. But that's good to start with, because that's just how you're going to improve the flexibility of the hamstring. If you're trying to force it up here, it's just going to shake like crazy, and that's basically receptors in your body inhibiting you from damaging your hamstring. So you're not looking for a shape here, you're looking to find the space where the back of your thigh, or the feeling where the back of your thigh feels like it's stretched but not massively challenged. So that's the key to stretching, is you move into a space that it can tolerate. Well, just hold it for another 3 breaths, 2, and 1. Release that leg down. Take the other leg up. Using your band can be a little bit easier if you're tight in the hamstrings, or it can be a scarf or a belt or anything. Even a tea towel would work. And then breathing in and out as we hold. So allowing the shoulders to relax. Good. And then just hold. And gently draw both knees in towards your chest, taking a breath in and out. And to come up, you can either rock your body forward or roll onto your side to come to a seated position. Well done, everyone. Thanks for joining me on the mat again today. We'll see you next week for a new class on our YouTube channel, Early Pilates. See you soon.